What do you want to do? What would make the situation better? What actions do you need to take to change things? Hey, I'm Terri Savelle, your cheerleader of dreams. I pray as you invest in yourself today, you're captivated and you're catapulted to live your dreams. I want to talk to you about why successful people use a journal. You know, Jim Rohn said, a life worth living is a life worth recording. He said, if you're serious about becoming a wealthy, sophisticated, influential, and successful individual, keep a journal. Why? Because you'll forget. He said you can't trust your memory. You know, when you hear something valuable, write it down. When you stumble across something inspiring, write it down. When you feel God is speaking to you in prayer, write it down. You know, when you need clarity and direction for your life, write it down. In fact, my dad always taught me, he said, always take two things with you into your prayer time, a journal and a pen, and practice hearing God's voice. You know, I used to think that I would hear something like, I will smite thee with my nostrils. But then I found out that's not God, that's Jim Carrey from Bruce Almighty. But anyway, I had no idea that successful people keep a journal. See, a journal not only gives you a place to record your thoughts, but it allows you to analyze where you've been, where you are, and where you're headed. The list of benefits of keeping a journal, it's endless. You know, I've heard everything from improving your mental health to reducing stress, from eliminating anxiety to boosting energy. Now, for me, it's provided crystal clear direction for my life and business. You know, ideas that have produced significant sources of revenue, all because I took the time to write them down. So I want to share with you 5 reasons you should keep a journal. Number 1 is to record your ideas. You know, most of us have a great idea, but before we ever think to write it down, it's gone. In fact, did you know that research indicates that new ideas not captured within 37 seconds are likely never to be recalled again? They say in 7 minutes, it's gone forever. Well, I heard a story about a girl named Emily McDowell who she had an idea to write a Valentine's Day card for people dating but not official. So she said she went to her local printer, made 100 copies, and uploaded it on Etsy. She called it the awkward dating card. Now, I just want to read it to you because I thought this was hilarious. It says, I know we're not like together or anything, but it just felt weird to just not say anything. So I got you this card. It's not a big deal. It doesn't really mean anything. There isn't even a heart on it. So basically, it's a card saying hi. Forget it. I love that. Well, it took the internet by storm. She got an order from Urban Outfitters for 96,000 copies. Why? Because she took the time to write down an idea. She's turned it into a full-time business. Now, what if she'd never taken the time to write down her idea? Think about that. So number 2 is to find direction for your life. Find direction for your life. Start asking yourself, who do I want to become? Where do I want to go? What do I really want to do? You know, that's how I started the Icing Women's Conference, was just with a journal and a pen. That's how I started the next conference, the Success Conference I host. I was on an airplane writing down every idea. Well, you know, in an interview with Oprah, lead singer for the Black Eyed Peas, Fergie, she shared some of the steps she took to overcome her drug addiction to crystal meth. As simple as it seems, she had a journal and a pen as part of her therapy for recovery. Now, listen to this. She said, she was talking about in the pages of her journal, she began to figure herself out. But she also got crystal clear about her future. She got honest with herself as she wrote page after page of what she really wanted to achieve. She wanted to have a solo album with a #1 hit song. She wanted to win a Grammy. She wanted to overcome feelings of guilt and unworthiness. She learned to quiet the self-doubt, believe in herself, and get in touch with her true desires, all within the pages of a journal. And of course, you may know this, but she's won 8 Grammys, 3 #1 hit singles, all kinds of stuff. I think her journal's pretty valuable, don't you? Number 3 is find clarity. You know, clarity comes from questions. When you sit quietly and just begin asking yourself tough questions, you'll gain understanding as you write your responses. Things like, you know, what advice would you give someone in your situation? What do you want to do? What would make the situation better? What actions do you need to take to change things? What are you doing wrong? What are you doing right? You know, research actually supports that writing your thoughts versus talking about them produces greater levels of peace, confidence, self-esteem, and happiness. Number 4 is to plan your future. You know, your journal is your personal space to ponder and pen your aspirations. It's where you answer questions like, where do you want to live? What do you want to have? How do you want to be remembered? How much money do you want to save? What do you want to become? Who do you want to meet or work with? See, these questions help you identify your true desires. And finally, number 5, the 5th one I want to share with you is hear from the Lord in prayer. Do you know that God is the one who said in Jeremiah, write all the words I've spoken to you in a book? See, ideas are all around you, and creative ideas will come to you at the most random times. God-inspired ideas will come to you. So keep a journal and write them down. And I'm telling you, you are going to have peace, wisdom, direction for your life, ideas that could produce millions of dollars. You'll avoid wrong situations, wrong relationships that you don't need to be in. You'll gain strength, discipline. Why not spend just 5 minutes a day with God and journal whatever you hear inside? And you know what? 5 minutes is better than no minutes. Sometimes that's all you need. So I want to challenge you. Grab a pen, grab a journal, and join the ranks of the most successful people in the world. I hope you've enjoyed that today. In fact, as we close out, I want to recognize our subscriber of the week. This week, it's Emma Marbella. That's a cute name, Emma Marbella. I'm so proud of you, Emma. This is what it says here. Just want to say thank you so much, Terri, for your videos. They've helped me. She said, I had no vision, no desire to do anything. I would watch other women be successful, but I thought it could never be me. She sounds like me. She says, your videos first helped me overcome depression and anxiety. She said, after working on myself by listening and speaking the word of God, I got a message in my head that my purpose in life is to help others overcome negative feelings and teach them success. She said, I've made vision boards before, but just put pictures of what I thought should be on there, like a fancy car, things like that. After reading your book, Dream It, Pen It, Live It, I made a brand new vision board with a picture of a book I thought I should write. I love this. I gave myself until the end of next year to finish writing it. At this rate, she says, I'm going to finish it this year. Look at you. I want to speak in front of audiences. And then she says, which if you ask people who know me, I am so quiet and shy, they wouldn't even believe it. But she said, I've already given 2 speeches in front of small audiences. I've never felt more confident and motivated in my life. In November, I'm taking part in a confidence course to help me even more. I also have on my board to meet you next year at Icing, so I guess I'll see you there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Emma, you're amazing. You sound just like me, shy, watching other people live their dreams, but finally you decide to make it happen. So I'm so proud of you for taking action and following your dreams. You know, like I always say, if you can change your routine, you can change your whole life. So I want to challenge you to grab hold of these success habits that you can apply to your life. That's why I want to offer you the first chapter of my brand new book, 5 Things Successful People Do Before 8 a.m. All you got to do is click the link in the description to get your free chapter of my new book. Now, for more consistent motivation, be sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. You can find my handles below. Or click the red subscribe button for weekly videos to make this your best year. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, I'm cheering you on to live your dreams.
If you're serious about going to the next level in your life, ministry, or business, make plans now to join Terri for 2 inspiring days of training and growth at the Next Conference 2019. Terri's guests include Chris Brown, development expert with over 20 years of effective business and church ministry leadership; Gigi Butler, founder of Gigi's Cupcakes, the largest cupcake franchise in America. Seating is limited and will sell out, so register today at terri.com/next.